The silent stroke belt. Why your hometown could be a major stroke risk factor. Imagine waking up in your comfortable hometown, breathing in fresh air, and enjoying your familiar environment, unaware that hidden factors around you could be quietly raising your risk for a stroke. Surprisingly, where you live can dramatically influence your chances of experiencing a stroke, a potentially devastating event affecting millions globally. This phenomenon, often dubbed the silent stroke belt, highlights how geography, lifestyle, and community factors intertwine, silently shaping our cardiovascular health. The hidden danger lurking in your neighborhood. Strokes don't strike randomly. Instead, a multitude of environmental, socioeconomic, and lifestyle factors often concentrated in specific geographic areas create hidden clusters of elevated risk. In the United States, a region known colloquially as the stroke belt stretches across the southeastern states, including Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and the Carolinas. Residents here face a significantly higher risk of stroke compared to the national average. Similarly, pockets across Europe, particularly in Eastern European nations and certain urbanized areas in the UK and Germany, exhibit increased stroke prevalence. These regional disparities aren't mere statistical curiosities. They reflect deeply embedded issues tied to nutrition, physical activity, healthcare access, socioeconomic status, and environmental pollution. The intersection of these factors creates what experts call a silent risk profile, quietly influencing health outcomes without residents fully realizing it. What makes your hometown a stroke risk? 1. Dietary habits. In southern U.S. states and certain European regions, traditional diets rich in processed meats, fried foods, and sodium significantly heighten stroke risks. Sodium elevates blood pressure, damaging arteries and paving the way for strokes. Similarly, diets low in fresh vegetables and fruits exacerbate inflammation and increase cardiovascular vulnerability. Tip for change. Swap fried and processed foods with heart-healthy options such as grilled fish, nuts, legumes, and colorful vegetables. Integrating Mediterranean dietary habits, rich in healthy fats, lean proteins, and fiber, can significantly mitigate stroke risks. 2. Physical activity levels. Sedentary lifestyles are increasingly common, especially in urbanized regions and smaller towns lacking adequate recreational spaces. Reduced physical activity directly correlates with obesity, diabetes, and hypertension, primary stroke risk factors. Tip for change. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate-intensity physical activity weekly. Even brisk daily walks or cycling can substantially reduce your stroke risk by improving cardiovascular health. 3. Healthcare accessibility. In regions with limited access to quality healthcare, particularly rural areas in the U.S. and certain parts of Eastern Europe, early detection and management of stroke risk factors such as hypertension, diabetes, and high cholesterol remain inadequate. Tip for change. Regular health checkups and blood pressure monitoring are crucial. Advocate for community health initiatives, mobile clinics, and telemedicine services to bridge healthcare gaps. 4. Socioeconomic factors. Lower socioeconomic status often correlates with limited access to healthy foods, inadequate healthcare, increased stress, and reduced health literacy. These factors cumulatively elevate stroke risks within communities. Tip for change. Communities can benefit greatly from grassroots educational programs, subsidized healthy food initiatives, and increased public health funding targeting stroke awareness and prevention. 5. Environmental influences. Exposure to pollutants, industrial emissions, and poor air quality has been linked to increased stroke risks. Urban areas and industrial regions across Europe and parts of the U.S. often face higher pollution levels, damaging residents' cardiovascular systems over time. Tip for change. Support policies aimed at reducing air pollution, such as stricter industrial regulations and increased urban green spaces. On an individual level, improving indoor air quality and using air purification systems can also help mitigate risks. Recognizing stroke warning signs, fast. Quick response to stroke symptoms is critical. Remember the acronym FAST. Face, sudden drooping or numbness on one side. Arms, sudden weakness or numbness in one arm. Speech, difficulty speaking or understanding speech. Time, if you spot these symptoms, it's time to call emergency services immediately. Early intervention dramatically improves stroke outcomes, reducing the severity of long-term disabilities. Community actions and policy interventions. Beyond individual actions, community-based interventions play a vital role. Countries like Finland and France have successfully implemented national programs emphasizing lifestyle changes, significantly reducing stroke and heart disease rates. These include public awareness campaigns, educating communities about diet, exercise, and stroke signs; school-based health initiatives, encouraging healthy habits from a young age; urban planning improvements, creating accessible parks, bike lanes, and walking trails; taking personal responsibility. Regardless of geographic risks, individuals possess substantial power over their health destinies. Regular screenings for blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar levels, combined with conscious dietary choices, regular physical activity, and stress reduction techniques like yoga or meditation, profoundly lower stroke risk. The path forward. Understanding the silent stroke belt concept is crucial in creating awareness around how subtle factors in our hometowns affect health outcomes. As global citizens, we must demand better public health infrastructures, advocate for healthier food environments, and actively engage in community health initiatives. With knowledge and proactive lifestyle changes, the silent stroke belt need not remain silent forever. Instead, through informed choices and community action, we can significantly reduce stroke incidence, promoting healthier, longer lives for ourselves and future generations. Ultimately, our hometowns should nurture and protect our health, not silently threaten it. By staying vigilant, informed, and proactive, we can transform our communities from hidden stroke risk zones into thriving centers of wellness and longevity.